Minnesota Government Access. In the following presentation, we will provide a brief overview of what Minnesota Government Access, also called MGA, is, discuss what access to court records and documents government subscribers and civil legal agencies have in MGA, address appropriate use of MGA, and provide information for additional resources. Let's begin with an overview of Minnesota Government Access. Minnesota Government Access, also called MGA, is an electronic access tool designed for government subscribers. MGA provides access to court records and court documents. These records and documents are available almost immediately after they are entered into the Minnesota Court Information System for cases in Minnesota District Courts. Generally, a government subscriber is a Minnesota government agency or partner that has an approved master subscriber agreement with state court administration for access to court records. Some common government subscribers include county attorneys, public defenders, corrections and probation agencies, social services agencies, law enforcement agencies, city attorneys, guardian ad litem, and civil legal services. We have additional government subscribers across the state as well. MGA provides government subscribers appropriate, consistent, and efficient access to court records and documents. Let's take a look at some of the features of MGA. MGA is a remote access application. You can access MGA from your office, the courtroom, or your home, wherever you need to do your government work. MGA provides access to both court case information and court documents. MGA also provides access to confidential case information and confidential documents for appropriate government subscribers. MGA is accessed through individual login accounts and passwords. MGA also includes audit trail functionality. In this section, we will discuss the court records and court documents you will be able to view in MGA. Again, the purpose of MGA is to provide government subscribers statewide access that is appropriate, consistent, and efficient. Access received through MGA is based on your government agency unit, that is, the type of Minnesota government agency for which you work. Access is determined based upon the rules of public access to records of the judicial branch, court orders, and the legitimate business needs of government subscribers. All government subscribers within a government agency unit will receive the same access to court cases and documents. For example, a St. Paul police officer will receive the same access as a Duluth City police officer. A probation agent in Morrison County will receive the same access as a probation agent in Olmsted County. County attorneys will receive the same access statewide. Access is already configured in the MGA application and ready for you to use. So, what does this mean for you? What do you get? All government subscribers will receive access to statewide public cases in MGA. Public case types include adult criminal and traffic cases, most civil, probate, and family cases, and juvenile protection cases pending on or filed after July 1, 2015. You'll also get public document access. All government subscribers will receive access to statewide public case documents in MGA. Public documents include public criminal complaints, court orders, notices, motions, and affidavits. You may have confidential case access. Access for each role is based on the current rules of public access and legitimate business needs. Confidential case types include most juvenile delinquency cases, order for protection and harassment restraining order cases before the respondent has been served, and some others. You may also have confidential document access. Where appropriate, certain government subscribers will receive some countywide confidential documents. Confidential document access is granted when confidential case access is also granted. Confidential documents may include confidential court orders, decisions, memos, notices from the court, complaints, petitions, motions, affidavits, and other pleadings. This is a list of the government subscriber units associated with roles and access in new MGA. Each user will be assigned one of these roles for new MGA, and each role provides a specific level of access. Let's view each role and the associated access. County Attorney access, Public Defender access, Corrections Probation access, Social Services access, Law Enforcement access, City Attorney's access, Guardian Ad Litem access, Contract CHIPS Attorney's access, Civil Legal Services access, and other Minnesota state and federal agencies access. In this section, we will talk about how to use MGA appropriately for your work as a government agent. MGA access is provided to you because you work for a government agency. You may only use MGA for your governmental purposes and needs. For example, as a county or city attorney for cases you are prosecuting, as a law enforcement agent when you have someone in custody, or as a probation agent when you are monitoring an individual. Do not use MGA for anything else not related to your work for a government agency, your private practice, or anything non-governmental. City attorneys or contract public defenders that also have private practice clients must only use MGA for their government work. It is not for personal use. Do not use MGA to find out information about your new neighbors, your daughter's date, or your cousin's divorce. All individual users authorized to use MGA need to self-register for their own login and password. For agents with multiple accounts, use the correct login for the agency or work you are performing. You will be required to sign an individual acknowledgement form. By signing, you confirm that you understand that MGA is only for governmental purposes and not for personal use. Additional resources. Check out the following resources for additional information about MGA. In this session, you learned what Minnesota Government Access is, heard what access to court records and documents government subscribers and civil legal agencies have in MGA, and what constitutes appropriate use of MGA.